Vitamin D has been getting a lot of positive press in the human realm, and we're seeing many people are taking vitamin D regularly because they found that people who had chronic conditions had low levels of vitamin D. And they felt if they started taking vitamin D that it would help them to not develop these chronic conditions or help them to get better from these chronic conditions. We've been wanting to launch a vitamin D product for many years, but the research has not been there. And RX Vitamins, the products that I create for RX Vitamins are all based in research. I'm not going to create a product if I can't substantiate it by some clinical trial. Now, unfortunately, we don't have clinical trials for every substance in our veterinary species, but we do have them in laboratory animals. Sometimes we have them in people, even though we don't have them in veterinary species. But if there's no study, I don't use it. So when Dr. Kim Selting, University of Missouri, head of oncology there, published a study recently in which she found that dogs that had cancer, dogs that had inflammatory bowel disease, cats with feline oral resorptive lesions, and cardiovascular disease and renal disease all had insufficient levels of vitamin D. That's when we knew it was time for us to come out with a vitamin D product that was diluted enough, because many of the human products in the marketplace are way too strong, and there is a risk of toxicity with vitamin D, which is also why we've partnered up with a reference laboratory that's doing vitamin D testing, because we recommend not just that you treat with vitamin D, but that you test first, because we need to know dogs and cats do not convert vitamin D from sunlight. They get all of their vitamin D from their diet. And we have found that different diets have different levels of vitamin D. And you can't assume that an animal has a certain set level of vitamin D. So you need to test first to find out what the baseline level of vitamin D is. And then you can supplement with our product drop by drop every day as a supplement to their diet.